Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. Today I was really thinking I just want to do a fall look. It's finally cold and the leaves are changing and I just kind of was like, I'm in the mood. I got out a warm, cozy little shirt and it's patchwork and it reminds me of fall. Now, the palette I'll be using, I don't know if you have it or not, and if you do, great, pull it out, use it. But I've already spent money on it, and when I think of fall, I do think of this palette. And yes, there's controversy, but it is what it is at this point. I'm not going to just waste makeup. So we're going to be playing with the Prick palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And this is the color story. So to me, this just screams fall. You know what I mean? Now, I do have other palettes that I like, that I go to for fall looks. But this one, I was just sitting here thinking, and I was like, I kind of want to use it. So let's use it. I mean, I own it. What's the point of not using it? This is the look we're going to create. So let's go ahead and get started. The first shade I'm going to go into is Unpeeled Pleasure. And we're going to start with this one. I will say, I really do like this formula. It just is easy to use, even though it is very colorful and stuff. It's very easy to use. And that's the thing that I found with makeup artists who end up creating their own makeup line. 9 out of 10 of them know what they're doing. They've played with shadows, they've played with makeup. So yeah, some could be a cash grab, I guess, but for the most part, it's not, because this is their realm. Some are based on other, makeup artists, like making the formula good for them, and actual makeup artists, but other are tailored towards consumers. And I do feel this formula is tailored towards consumers at the same time as being for a professional makeup artist. But it's just really easy to work with. I have no issues with it blending wise or anything. I've never had any issues. I don't use them as much as I should, considering the money that I spent on these palettes. But every now and then I do like to go into them. See how pretty that is? I mean, easy to use, easy to blend, easy to lay down. It's just easy, You can't beat that. Alright, the next shade we're going to go into is Twisted Taste. And I do find that all these shadows work very well together. And it don't take me long to create a look either. And that's what I like about them. If I'm not sitting here talking and stuff, I just breeze through it for the most part. Okay. I'm going to take that same shade and we're going to go under the lower lash line with it. I'll just use the mirror that's in here. It's a nice large mirror, so it works well. And of course, you don't have to have this palette to create this look. I mean, these shades are in other palettes, don't get me wrong. Okay, let's go into Slice Me Open next. Just to get this outer corner darkened up a little bit, You definitely have these shades in other palettes, most likely. But it's just pretty to look at this palette with all these shades together. I do think that there's a lot of like extra space in this palette that don't need to be. And it's quite bulky, it is. But the overall color story of this palette is nice. Going back into Twisted Fate. Okay. Then I'm going to go into the shade Fashion Whore. I will say with the wedding palette, I am glad that he just used regular, you know, no offensive wording or anything like that. Because I would hate, like, this palette is so pretty, and I would hate to be doing somebody's makeup and somebody goes, what's that shade, you know? And that's really my only issue with a lot of his palettes from this brand. Because again, I'm looking at it as a brand. You know what I mean? Yes, there's an owner behind the brand, but there's an owner behind every brand. And let's get real. Every brand's got controversy. And we're not perfect ourselves, you know? I'm going to go into the shade Pale in Comparison and pop that on my inner corner. Okay. Then I'm going to go into Deadly Intentions. And it's a black with like a bunch of glitter in it, really. And I'm going to use it to line my lower lash line and my top. And I'm running it right against the lash line. And then I'll blend it out with that previous shade. Which was Twisted Fate. And now I'm going to take that same black and run it above the lower lash line. Again, it's called Deadly Intention. And I'm just stamping it. Alright. Then I was sitting there looking at it and I just felt like something was missing in it. So I decided to take the double crossed. It's like a brownish color. And I decided to put that just on the outer portion here. Just to try to darken it up even more. I felt like it needed a brown, but a really dark brown here. But it's just my opinion. I don't know whether I achieved that or not by using it, but that was my thought process behind it. Hopefully it shows through, but I don't know what to see by the end. Okay. And then I did use, for the waterline, my actual waterline, I used the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. And I did get a little bit of fallout on this. I didn't on this eye, but I did on this one. I can see it. But we can wipe it away. And then for mascara, I used their mascara. I'm not going to say what it's called because it's inappropriate, to be honest. But again, I have it, so I'm going to use it. And it's not a bad mascara. Does the job. But I really was just like in this fall mood today. I don't know. It's weird. Because technically this is not a color story that I wear, you know. Personally, I like, you know, my pinks, my purples. Today, I really wanted a fall look. I think I achieved it, though. I do think I did. I'm going to put this on my bottom lashes, too. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the name of this mascara, but it's not a bad mascara. You know what I mean? And it definitely gives my lashes length and separation. Alright. So this is the final look using this palette. And again, it's not about the palette. It's just I wanted a fall look. You know what I mean? So if you have this color story at home, you can definitely do this look without this palette even. It was just about the, you know, a fall look and using some of my makeup that I already own. Because I don't want stuff to go to waste, you know? And I like the lip too. Kind of, you know, it's a fall lip. But that is all I have for you today. I hope this helped in some way. Well, I mean, maybe not help because, you know, but maybe it inspired you to do a fall look. This is the color story pretty much when I think of fall. The leaves changing, pumpkins, you know, all that good stuff, you know. But that is all I have for you. Quick and easy. So If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sundays. And again, this is the final look. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.